Held Books. I'm Catherine, and today I will be showing you what I read in May and what I plan to read in June. The first book that I read in May was Maybe Someday by Colleen Hoover. I did a review on this, and I will link that in the doobly-doo below, so you can go check that out if you have not seen it already. But basically this book is about, it's a new adult. I can't really explain it because you just kind of have to read it. There's so much to this book that I loved, and I don't even know, I loved everything about this book. I don't think I had one complaint, honestly. So yeah, and this is my first new adult book, so I had a good experience with this genre. Well, you know, my first experience with this genre was good. There you go. I believe I gave this either 4 or 5 out of 5 stars. I am not exactly sure, but I will put it on the screen. Overall, I definitely recommend this book. If you have not read a new adult book, I think this is a great one to start with. The second book that I read was actually a novella, and it was Fracture Me, I believe that's the name of it, by Tahira Mafi. I finished this during the Bout of Books 10.0 readathon, and I absolutely loved it. Again, 5 out of 5 stars, once again, to Tahira Mafi's writing and books, and just all over amazingness. Is that a word? I'll make it a word. And the last book that I read in May was Pivot Point by Casey West. This book, I have not reviewed this yet, but my review is coming soon. I am so happy with this book, and just, I don't know, this book, like, in general, like, overall, I guess. I was so excited to finally pick this up because I've been saying for probably a year now that I'm going to read this. I finally read it, and I loved it. I believe I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. Not exactly sure. Again, I will put my rating on the screen so that you know my exact rating. And that is all that I read in May. Now on to my June TBR. Again, June. Wow. So in honor of the movie coming out June 6th, I believe, I will be rereading The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. The movie comes out June 6th, but I will not be going to see the movie opening weekend, which is this weekend, because I went to the opening weekend for Divergent, and it was just, I felt like, okay, I loved the movie, loved it to death, but I could have enjoyed it a little more without all the screaming girls in the theater. Because, you know, Augustus Waters, he is going to make girls scream and just swoon over him, but I don't want to sit in a theater with a bunch of girls doing that. Like, I just, you know, I do that in my head. Like, I don't do that out loud. And the book that I'm currently reading right now, probably should have mentioned first, but is actually Split Second by Casey West. This is just the dust jacket. And I've decided that I probably shouldn't read hardback books with the cover with the dust jacket on them, because I end up ruining them. And so yeah, that's a new thing that I'm starting. I can't do that anymore. And it may look weird walking around with a naked book, but you know, it's what I have to do to keep my books in good conditions. And so far I'm really enjoying it. So yes. The next book that I plan to read is Wild Cards by Simone Elkeles. This book came out, I believe, back in November of last year. And I got it, yes, it was in November, I believe. I bought it the day it came out because I love Simone Elkeles. Pretty much read almost all of them. The only one I haven't read is, you know, besides this one, is Chain Reaction, which is the 3rd companion in the Perfect Chemistry trilogy, or whatever you want to call that. But yeah, so I will definitely be picking up Wild Cards, and this should be a pretty quick read. This should take me less than a week. The 4th book that I plan to read in June is That Summer by Sarah Dessen. This will be my first Sarah Dessen book, so I'm pretty excited to get to this book. And I believe there are, let me see, there are only 198 pages, so I should be able to finish this book in less than 2 days, probably a day and a half. But yeah, So I'm really excited, and this is such a summery book. Like, if you saw my haul, I mentioned that these are my favorite sunglasses, which is kind of what drew me to this book. I believe they're called aviators, but I could be completely wrong. But yeah, these are my favorite sunglasses, and I have like 2 pairs of these, I think. I don't even know. I used to have 3, but then the lawnmower ran over them, so yeah. So yes, I'm excited to read this book. The 5th and final book so far that I plan to pick up in June is What I Thought Was True by Huntley Fitzpatrick. Look at how beautiful this book is. Seriously? Like, look at this. That is beautiful. Magenta and purple on the front. I just love these colors. It's so summery. Look how summery this is. I'm not sure how long this book is. Looks like a good 407 pages. So that's, I mean, not really, really long, but you know, it's a longer contemporary. But I love long contemporaries because I just can't get enough of them. So it's better to have a long contemporary romance. So yes, I have not heard anything about this book yet, but I have heard a lot about My Life Next Door by Huntley Fitzpatrick as well. And that book I have heard a lot of great things about, so I really hope that I enjoyed this book, and I have not read My Life Next Door, so yes, this will be my first Huntley Fitzpatrick book. These are all of the books that I plan to read in June. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and thumbnail time. Please make sure to give this a huge thumbs up. Subscribe down below if you are not subscribed already, and also leave your comments down below. Let me know what you plan to read in June, or if you have read any of the books that I mentioned. I hope y'all have a great day or night whenever you're watching this, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye!